What's going on, everyone, and welcome to yet another week of the Reddit League. So last week was catastrophic, as you may have seen. Mongolia was as bad as I expected it to be. Got absolutely crushed by Carp because Carp hard studied the country and I didn't, so yeah, that happens. Anyway, so he's in first place, which is no shocker. He's only dropped 3 points in 2 total games, which is impressive. And I am down here in 10th, which is the lowest I've been in quite a while. But hopefully I can bounce back this week. This week is a world map, so I didn't have to do any studying, which is nice. But that also means that scores generally are probably going to be fairly high, and that's kind of annoying because I'm playing Solarsensei, who, despite the slow starts, is, I still think, one of the strongest players in this entire division. I think especially on a world map, he's probably going to play very well. So wouldn't surprise me if we get a draw this week, but it's really going to depend on the seed. I will hide the camera so you can see the other half of Division 4 if you're interested. Biket with 2 perfect scores, which is completely insane, especially given one of them was Mongolia. So props to him for that. And yeah, playing Solarsensei, not much more to say. Guessable World is the map. I think it's a relatively easy world map. I think Guessable, is supposed to be in the sense of no move, like it has like no move clues. I don't know if it's a pinpointable map. I don't know how easy it is in move. I haven't done any practice. I haven't played the other seeds, so I don't really know how hard this map is, but as world maps go, I think it's not that bad. But we'll see if I get proved wrong. And yeah, let's just see how this goes. Starting, well, it looks pinpointable at least. However, it looks quite annoying to pinpoint, I must admit. So we are somewhere in Taiwan with mountains to the south and not much to the north. So we could be up near Taipei. Well, there are definitely a few spots that have mountains south, so I'm not going to make any assumptions. We have, this will help, the 9 towards Suao and Luodong. The 9 is surely findable. The 9 is here, so we may actually be... It could be in Yilan as well. Suao and Luodong. So we are here, somewhere. Looks like we're hitting the 9, going sort of west-southwest. Okay, do we have signs here? We have the 28 towards Zhengzhou. 28. Zhengzhou First Road. So this would fit. It's not marked. Oh, it is the 28. Yeah, okay. So we were just on that road. Let me checkpoint this and go back. I think we just started on this road. So we should be somewhere along this Zhengzhou First Road. If I go east, does it curve at all? Yeah, we are on the 28. Goes through all this water, but this is just going to show up as land on the map. This here is Xingfu 5th Road. Xingfu 5th Road surely is the same thing. And if I go this way, then presumably it curves eventually. That must be what's going on here. So the pinpoint, it's a world map, so it shouldn't be too punishing. We do appear to have an off-road to the north, although it's possible that doesn't show up. Xingfu 3rd Road. Are we here then, at this little off-road? Can't really properly see down there, but it certainly could fit, as far as I can tell. These roads are more spaced out than they look on the map, but, well, you know what? We might be closer to this road, because it seems like clicking this way gets us there faster. It's kind of 3 clicks to the first road. Zhengzhou First Road, yeah, okay. So it's 3 clicks to the west. I can't click count because the street view is broken. But I'd say it's almost like 7 clicks to the east. So I don't think we are at this off-road. If we go east, do we hit an off-road? It's probably this, I guess. Maybe we're at this one? Because it does look like an off-road. It seems more prominent than anything else I've seen. So I think I've made up my mind. I think I'm going to go with this off-road. And hopefully the scoring isn't too punishing anyway if I'm slightly off. I'm not slightly off. Okay, that was a little weird to try and pinpoint, but I got there eventually. So good start. Not a super hard round. I don't see my opponent, but I don't necessarily expect to, because a lot of people will have 5K'd that. Okay, round 2. We have donkey moment. So Botswana, I think. Bots is horrible to pinpoint. I'm not sure if there was anything at the start to help. But if there isn't, then it's going to be pain. I really hope there's going to be some information on this road. I'm not terrible at Botswana no moving, but I don't necessarily trust my ability to pinpoint with 0.84 kilometers. That's so specific. What? Okay, so Dutelway is a thing, but it's very unlikely to show up, I would think. This, though, is not going to be legible. Thanks. Oh, you are kidding me. Okay, I need to be able to read this. Come on. Letlhakeng and Kang. Kang I've heard of. So Kang is down here somewhere, right? It's here. And then Letlhakeng is here. Dutelway. Wow, that actually does show up. Amazing. Okay, so we're in here. This off-road goes to Dutelway. It's one of these off-roads. I can't really tell which. Guess I could use the road angle. See if... Feels more like this, maybe. Is there an off-road north? Not really, but one of those things might count. I mean, it curves roughly north as we go west, which makes sense. It could be this as well, actually. Either way, we started... I guess we started at an off-road, so presumably this is on the map. So I guess we're just there, then. Shout out Calamity for making the locations pinpointable, if he's actually intentionally doing that. Or maybe that's just a feature of the map, but either way. That is much nicer than having to plonk in a random spot on a long straight road. It's like a gradual curve with an off-road that goes kind of west. This surely is right. I mean, this makes too much sense to be wrong, I think. Yeah, nice. Okay. Solid start. Let's keep it up. White car. Looks like Indonesia or Malaysia. Pelabuhan, Tanjung Pinang. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. That's Pangkal Pinang. Where's Tanjung Pinang is up here. Okay. It's not what I expected, but pretty cool. But it still might be hard to pinpoint this. Pelabuhan Ferry. Masjid Raya. I don't know if Pelabuhan means anything helpful, but maybe I go towards the ferry if I can. See what happens this way. This could be hard. Let's see where this takes us. Pelabuhan, Prov Kepri. Kepri. No, no. Oh, Kepri is Kepulauan Riau Islands, so that's what that means. Because Prov is just provinsi. Kantor Gubernur. Dinas Kebudayan. What? This is horrible. What do I do here? LAM. Kantor Gubernur. Kantor. See, I just don't know which of these roads are actually, or which of these words are actually going to help me. Mall Tanjung Pinang. So are we close to the city then? Kantor. Terminal ferry. Where? There's literally, you can't even go that way. Where's the ferry? I mean, presumably there's water to my north, but... Masjid Raya Dompak. Mall Tanjung Pinang. This is terrible. I don't... Masjid Raya. Monument Provinsi Kepri. Is this where we are? I don't see a monument, though. Hold on. South it curves east. No, that's wrong. We might be close to here, though. It's this? Ooh, oh, I think it's this. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot more. So we start roughly north-south, and it curves towards the east. And then we have this road that goes up that way. So we're there. I did not expect myself to actually find this, because this is... It's really not very clear. There was enough information, but there wasn't a ton. It was kind of weird. But it makes sense that ferry would be north if we're on this island. Anyway, so I should just be on this curve, and a road angle is roughly this. I think this should be close enough for a world map. Good stuff. Okay. I'm only 2 people on 15k so far. So I'm doing well. Although I have no idea if Solar has played or not. But let's go to round 4. It's Kyrgyzstan. At least there's info, though. It should be pretty easy with the sign. I don't want to jinx it, but there are definitely harder Kyrg rounds than this. So Talas 30 to the west, Taldibulak 40 to the east. So we are there-ish, right? What does that say? Oh, Aral 10 to the north. Aral is there. I literally think we're just here. I think it really is that simple. I mean, I'll keep... Again, time doesn't matter, so I'll keep moving just in case I'm being dumb, but I really feel like it's probably just here. It's going to be hard to kind of verify this, but surely, right? This is the start. We're just east of the intersection, like there. I mean, it points north towards Aral. I don't see a single other road that goes towards Aral, so... I mean, what else can it be? This has to be right. Can't really see what that road does. But again, that seems right. If you go that way, it curves... Wait, it curves to the north? Okay, that's a little weird. Let me go investigate the curve over here. And I know I'm probably just wasting my time and you're yelling at me to click guess, but there's no reason not to be safe in this scenario. So it actually does curve south. So this is right. This has to be right. I've convinced myself that there's no way it's not. Okay, that was very, very easy. Round number 5. Can we get the perfect score? A perfect score guarantees me at least 3 points, possibly 4, depending on Solar's result. But either way, it would be good, and wow, okay. So I've heard of Vryburg. There it is, good. R34, nice. Goes right through Vryburg. Schweitzer is there. So we're between them, and we have a road for Bernau-Kleinhuvis. Bernau-Kleinhuvis. That's not going to show up, which is annoying. But again, I have a lot of time here, so I should hopefully be able to get this. What does that say? Same thing. Okay, well, so the road angle's like that, which is kind of just the road angle the entire time. That does leave a few options. It's a T intersection. There's definitely no road south. So, not that. Could be this one. Does the road curve? I don't really see a curve. It doesn't do that, so it may be this. That looks best to me so far. Well, are we really on the outskirts of the town, though? Well, why don't we check it out? We are... Jesus. Nope. Not at all. We must be close to Vryburg, then. I doubt it's the 14. There's no way that's an N road. So... Here? Maybe it's this. Does it curve east? You know what? Upon further inspection, I think it does curve east. I looked at this first and I kind of discounted it because of the curve, but I think... Now that I look at it, I think that's probably best. Because we have to be pretty far from Schweitzer, and... We're not at the N14. We're not in, like, downtown Vryburg. Pikevoiter, Kleuterland. Any chance that shows up? No, there's nothing on the map. Okay. It's going to be literally tragic if I miss the 25k here. Given that I had the spot basically from the start. Okay, there is an off-road here that goes south towards Amalia. Now that concerns me. Amalia? Amalia? Oh, Jesus. What? But there's no off-road. So is it this? Did we seriously start on one of these roads? Bernau Kleinhovis is a road name. Oh my god. Okay, so it really was a tiny intersection. I thought it would be a larger road than that. But I think I finally, after some struggling, I think I finally found it. Check one more time, see if there's like another off-road to the north. There does appear to be, which is presumably whatever that is. So we start at the intersection, maybe just east of it, and that is my second ever perfect score in Reddit League, which is crazy to be saying because it's my 5th season. I've been playing for a while, but it seems like nearly every time I get close to a 25k, I screw something up. I always choke around. I had one game last season where I just about managed the 25k, but I got this one, so very, very happy about that. And it's exactly the game I needed in order to try and rebound. And even Anna didn't 25k. That makes me feel better about myself. Although Anna was rushing like hell. She didn't spend the whole time on the rounds. She was just speed running. Is there a solarsensei in here by any chance? I'm guessing no. Unless, did I? I don't think I scrolled over him. He probably just hasn't played at this point, but it's possible he missed something. Oh! Huge! Never mind. Was it the Indo? Yeah, it was the Indo. Let's go! So I'm going to get 4 points. I was kind of expecting a draw there, but I think really the killer was the Indonesia, but for me that was really easy because, you know, having learned all the, whatever, cities in Kabupaten, I mean, Tanjung Pinang is just a thing that I knew. I mean, I got it confused with Pangkal Pinang for a second, but I knew where it was, so... Yeah, and then he also didn't quite pinpoint South Africa. It looks like he thought he had it and guessed early. And then he just missed the pinpoint on round 1 as well, which was in... Hold on. Oh, it was Taiwan, yeah. That makes sense. Taiwan was not necessarily easy. Maybe he went the other way or something. But to be honest, I'm kind of surprised because I sort of expected higher scores on this seed because at least when I played it, I thought it was pretty easy. But looking back on it, I mean, without the knowledge that I have when it comes to Indonesia, like that was definitely the hardest round. And then Taiwan wasn't necessarily an easy pinpoint. Botswana, again, not necessarily easy. South Africa, it's easy to get the wrong road. So yeah, I guess it was a little harder than I was giving it credit for, but I still think in the grand scheme of things that it was not a very hard seed. But this is an ideal result, and it's one that I needed because I obviously had a very slow start to the season, so getting back into it with a perfect score and a +4 in the table is hugely important, and a win against a quality player as well, by the way. So all in all, super, super happy and really glad that I was able to rebound. So yeah, thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Glad I was able to get that perfect score because it's been such a rare thing for me in Reddit League, but hopefully it happens a few more times in the future. We will see. But anyway, a little bit of a short video, but hopefully that doesn't give too much away. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.